weekly news,
education, politics,
economics, culture. Weekly news, a roundup of national news of the week on Renouveau TV every Saturday.
Weekly news, the news to English speakers.
Very happy to join with you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on Weekly News. Once more, welcome on Renouveau TV. The peaceful march of the Malian police scheduled for Thursday morning was cancelled. According to officials of the police union, a consensus has been got with the Ministry of Security and Civil Protection on 6 points of claim. This includes the full endowment for the element of the mobile security group and the payment of per diems of the first and second round of the presidential election. The creation of militia in central Mali continues after Danda Amasagu, a new Fulani armed group, is emerging. Its leader, Eseren Seguboli, is a former Malian army official who has been disqualified for reselling weapons. According to information published on social networks, he created a base near Sevare where some young Fulani former jihadists joined him with weapons and luggage. In a message to the national and international community, he said that all Fulani are not jihadists. In 2016, Seguboli was arrested by the Sevare Mixed Brigade for detaining weapons of war in his house and taken to Bamako before being transferred to the Koulikoro prison. The 16th flight of the year 2018 carrying our compatriot of voluntary return from Libya landed this Thursday late in the evening at the international airport. President Modibo Keita sailing with 137 migrants on board. At the arrival, they were received by the Ministry of Overseas Malian Citizens and African Integration and Partners editors. This 16th flight of the year 2018 with 137 migrants on board completes the list of migrants from Libya to 2,367 for the year 2018. The particularity of this convoy is that all the migrants live in Tripoli and surroundings. The Chief of Staff of the Ministry of Overseas Malian Citizens and African Integration invited young people to stay in the country while explaining the initiatives taken by the government for the socio-professional reintegration. It should be recalled that since the beginning of the operation, more than 9,000 migrants have been repatriated thanks to the involvement of the government of Mali and the support of the International Organization for Migration. As a prelude of the first edition of the Impact Economic Forum on January 5, 2019, Youth Entrepreneurship and Sustainability organized an exchange meeting on Monday to take stock of the state of preparation. The Impact Economic Forum, which is in its first edition, has as main objective to contribute in solving the problem of employability in Mali. The leaders of youth entrepreneurship and sustainability in Mali took advantage of this meeting to explain the program of the important event, which will be chaired by the President of the Republic, Ibrahim Boubacar Keita. International Geographical Information System Day, organized by the University of Social Sciences and Management of Bamako in collaboration with the Faculty of History and Geography. The International Geographical Information System Day was celebrated on Thursday, November 22nd. This day allowed the actors to present the result of the research they made. Report. Led by teachers and students from the Faculty of History and Geography, the Directorate of the University of Social Sciences and Management of Bamako founded 3 years ago about 10 research projects. The goal was, according to the initiators, to create dynamic teams to affirm the societal role of the university and to give it more visibility. It's with this in mind that the results of these projects were presented during this day dedicated to geographic information system. Director of the University of Social Sciences and Management of Bamako, Professor Samba Diallo, took the opportunity to seek the support of the supervisory department to carry out more research. As for the representative of the Ministry of Innovation and Scientific Research, he said that the department will do everything possible to support research in our country. October 20, 2018, the association Femme Forte du XXIe siècle, Strong Woman of the 21st Century, was officially launched last Saturday at the Carrefour Foundation of Bamako. The goal of this association is to help advance women's rights and gender equality. Commentary. Fighting for the complete emancipation of women, combating all kinds of harassment, building the capacity of women's leadership at all levels, and promoting girls' education are among the main goals of the Association Femme Forte du XXIe siècle. That means Strong Woman of the 21st Century that has been created. With several interpretations in Malian society, the President Maïga Aïssatou Sako believes that the issue of women emancipation is still relevant. The National Youth Council and the Pioneer Association of Mali didn't remain on the sidelines of this initiative. It should be remembered that throughout the conference debate that followed the launching ceremony, the organizers have repeatedly invited the authorities to strictly enforce Law Number 2015-02 of December 18, 2015. This week has also been marked by a plenary at the National Assembly. The members of Parliament gave their agreement for the extension of their own mandate of 6 months. For one of the few times the opposition parties were divided around the question if Mondija and Soumaïla Cissé abstained, the other representative of the VRD Parliament group agreed for their mandate. After giving a favorable opinion for the extension of the mandate of the members of Parliament, the Constitutional Court required the adoption of an organic law to support its decision. Indeed, adopted in the Council of Ministers last October 24th, the said bill was approved first day by the National Assembly with 137 votes for, 5 abstentions and 0 against. The members of Parliament who abstained as Mondinjai qualified the new law unconstitutional, an affirmation denied by the President of the Commission of Institutional Law of the National Assembly, Soumananji Doumbia. For one of the few times the opposition members of Parliament were divided in the question. If the main figures of the parliamentary opposition, Soumaïla Cissé and Mondinja, opted for abstention, the others agreed to the extension of the mandate. To avoid a further extension of the mandate, the Member of Parliament demanded the Minister of Territorial Administration and Decentralization a political dialogue around the reform undertaken by the government, a grievance accepted by Mohamed Erlaf. After the violent repression of their peaceful demonstration by the police last Friday, the leaders of the Front for the Safeguarding of Democracy, the Coalition of Patriotic Forces, and the Adema Association hosted last Monday a press conference to express their indignation. During the exchanges, they invited the government to respect the freedom of demonstration. This is the main news of the week, and now we're going to deal with the second part of the program, which is the guest of the week. Yes, the guest of the week is Mr. Musa Kondo. Mr. Kondo is the Executive Council Director of Accountability Lab Mali. He's going to talk about Accountability Lab Mali and Integrity Idol 2018. Let's follow.
Accountability Lab is a non-profit working in intersections of transparency, governance, and combating corruption. And through this, we try to engage active citizens to bring the change we need in our communities. We've initiated this because we've seen a lot of problems in our country, and people try to face it differently. And some try to do it through political society, some try to do it through different societies, and we are a civil society organization, and we said it is important we bring creative ways to face our own challenges. So for this we need to be more creative, more innovative, and engage more active citizens, and to bring the solutions of our own problems, because we're supposed to understand and know better how we live and what is our challenges. So how we can bring appropriate solutions to these problems. So this is the why of our organization. Integrity Idol Mali is one of our flagship programs, because we've seen since a couple of years the government of Mali, since years now, trying to fight and combat corruption, and we've seen we have a very low impact in the field. So we said it's important to change the angle of treatment of this initiative. So we launched first Integrity Idol in Nepal, what is in the South Asia, and now expanded to other countries and in Mali. And then we've been working on Integrity Idol since 3 years now. And the main objective of Integrity Idol is to identify and highlight the work of civil servants who are doing great work with integrity and honesty in their different sectors in the public service. Identifying process is we first recruit volunteers from all around the countries, and then we train them on how to be accountable themselves. So let them understand what the program is, the project is about, and then we send them on the field so they can take the nominations from populations, whatever they are literate or illiterate, whatever they are rich or poor. The most important thing is for them to understand who are serving them at the level. We really try to take it in the background people. Like you may have a doctor who is serving in your community, you have a teacher who is helping kids to go to school and get good grades, you have a policeman who is doing great at his job. So we let the population first nominate the civil servants who are serving them in the best way possible. And then we narrow down the process from the top 30, and then the top 5. And the top 5 is filmed and aired in the national television and at the television and the radios all around the country. For 2018, we will process to the voting process of Integrity Idol, the National Integrity Summit, which will be organized in next 7th of December, and the annual gala of Integrity Idol will be celebrated on the 8th of December. So these are the biggest event we're aiming and we're working to achieve before the end of the year. The main message I have is a call. I want them to understand like Mali is for all of us. It's not just for the president, it's not just from the government, it's from every single citizen. And it's very important for each of them, whatever they do, whoever they are, whatever they live, to feel 100% engaged in the process and to work as they're working for themselves. It's the only way to build a sustainable project and things for our country, which is one of the most and beautiful countries in the world.
Here takes an end this weekly English program. We've been very happy to be with you today, and we hope to be together next week at the same time. Until then, take care. Bye.
Weekly news.
Education, politics,
Economics, culture. Weekly news, a roundup of national news of the week on Renouveau TV every Saturday.
Weekly news, the news to English speakers.